One, 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 and 8. So every season I've been able, or I've had a winning car, I've won there. Never gotten fastest lap there though. It's kind of a strange anomaly, but I think it's down to how the pit strategy works. New tires tend to be very, very powerful here. I mean, that's kind of true anywhere, but I'm guessing that's kind of how the strategy keeps shaking out, is that I am, 1.2 second delta. So I think it's the case that we never really tried to get through on medium tires through Q2, I mean. Yeah, Ferrari is actually starting to look pretty fast. Ferrari could end up being more of a threat than Mercedes. And we get to, yeah, we hit 220, not bad. Yeah, for future qualifying sessions, we want to not do that. All right, we are fastest. And that is interesting, knowing that we could probably go quite a bit. That we could go a little bit faster without mistakes. And Kvyat. There's some slipstream in play here, I'm sure. Alrighty. Anyone trying to get through on the I would doubt it. I would very much doubt it. We've got a 28 flat from Calderon.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
That seems hard to believe, based on what my radar currently looks like. Hello, traction. We're having some moments on the warm-up laps here. It's really, really weird.
Two minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here, or we're out of qualifying.
Yeah, this track must be hard to engineer fastest lap on if you're trying to win. That might be the thing. Alright, we're 4/10 behind. Almost 5. And I'm going to need to be prepared to do a sub 28 to get pole. All right, what do we got? Ooh. We have rain coming, so I need to... It's all about banker laps now. Need to beat out the raindrops. Weather report.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I don't want the Mercedes too close. Calderon to a 28.8, which I know we can beat. And we beat it.
Didn't catch that. Say again. We're expecting the rain to hit us any time now. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I would really like to see the rain hit, because that'll lock me into pole. Actually did do a really good lap.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
What I think I might do is just stay out a little bit longer. Long enough to let the rain hit, because I want to kind of fast advance to the end, but we don't want AI auto-genning laps at this point.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
We're not going to top a 28 flat, I don't think. Not in an older set of tires, and certainly not with rain coming in. Alright, I am seeing drops of rain. Woohoo! And with that, qualifying dies with a whimper. Yeah, it's coming down pretty good. You have to be careful, because until the track actually transitions to wet, dry laps are still possible if you auto-gen. For the AI, I mean. Though, at the moment, no AI is on the track. And I don't think any AI is going to be on the track, because there's just no reason to go out now.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. William.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
So yeah, pull start, convert it into a win, and go. Shouldn't be too hard. I just need biggest concern would be getting outstarted by Calderon. We've tended to be better at that. Twitch down. Okay, there are outage reports kind of. That might explain my flickering bitrate. Also, I should probably, my router's probably gone several days without reboot, so I should probably do that too at some point.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues.
Just gotta maintain.
Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about Williams. There's a real chance they could win the title today. So how do you think they'll handle the pressure?
I think as long as they keep their mind on the task and not its historical significance, they'll be just fine. This is a race just like any other. You do the best you can and accept that sometimes things are going to happen outside of your control. If they can approach today with that attitude, the pressure shouldn't be a problem.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Williams lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Kvyat, Calderon, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Albon, Bottas, Gasly and Max Verstappen, Ocon, Ricciardo, Lance Stroll and Norris, Russell, Magnussen, Nick de Vries and Antonio Giovinazzi, Latifi, Matsushita, Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Giuliano Alesi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Jeff here, radio check. Check, can you hear me? Okay, we had a fantastic result at the last race. Let's try it again here.
5-second difference, huh? Excuse me.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can.
Oh, we're not racing Calderon to the first corner.
On the tires as well, please. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
General plan, rack up lead, pit, stand first. Lead flag to flag, that's the plan. We'll see what actually happens. Sometimes actual execution can be a little bit different. There's kind of a sweet spot on starting acceleration. It's right about the point where you feel the tires light up, and then you want to wait till the car kind of gets through it before you floor it.
Keep Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Hamilton is trying to push. Doesn't really have anything for me. I want to wait till lap 2 to start going on a rich charge. Colorado actually falls to 5th place. And now I want to pull out a slipstream.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
I don't want to overcook my engine components, so I will try to get off of needing to use the energy store once I pull out of range. So we just need to try to pull ourselves away here now a little bit. That's one of those tracks with the medium tire is actually way slower. So if we want fastest lap, I think we need to pull away and make a stop specifically for it at the end.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second.
DRS is on. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing till my fuel runs out. Till my excess fuel runs out.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Yeah, we're just absolutely flying. In fact, we could pit now and not quite be dead last. This will probably be my last charge lap.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
And then I'll probably start going a little bit more towards a regular race pace run. Kvyat's in second.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
I don't think that's a concern for me. Calderon seems to be in a real bad way. Yeah, we did ping fastest lap.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
And now I'm going to slow down. Because we've been hurting the MJ UK. And I could probably still gain running the pace I'm going to be running here. And it looks like I will actually still gain a little bit. We'll just be gaining a little bit slower. Calderon gets to second, that's going to change my plans a little bit.
Gap to teammate behind is 9.2 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in fourth. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.8.
Our current projected stop is lap 10. And we might wait a little bit longer on that.
The gap to the car behind is 8.9 seconds.
Yeah, Hamilton's pretty slow right now. Yeah, we're still leaving Kvyat behind pretty good here. We're gonna speed up a little bit because we're a couple laps away from our pit stop window, and we're still projected to come out like around 15th place. So I want to do something about that.
Careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now. Our gap behind is 10.0 seconds.
Pit projections have not changed at all on lap 8. Doesn't mean we're not gaining time, it might just mean there's a big gap between 14th and 15th. That ain't gonna help things much either. Just about flew into the wall. I cut the car. That's good. Yeah, Hamilton's really losing touch.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Yeah, we're gonna wait. We definitely do not want to be the first guy in.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Now gonna let the AI act on the window first. We're well out of undercut range, so I have the luxury of doing this. My basic premise is that we don't want to overtake after we pit. We don't want to overtake anybody.
Some information on Matsushita. They are out of the race. Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
This changes things a little bit.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
God, I just want to rush into the pit lane.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
I was gonna go for it, but that kind of screwed things up.
Tatiana is coming in for a stop. Okay, the gap behind is 12.0 seconds.
Alright, I'll come behind cars that have yet to pit at this point. So that should be fine. I probably still could have went for it too. All right, we're in. We'll go to lean mix.
Go, go, go.
And everyone pits anyway. So we're in great shape.
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Calderon's on the hard tire. Which does not strike me as a good decision.
to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about
See what kind of speed we can do on the medium tire.
Too soon.
We're either going to find a fastest lap here or we're not.
The gap behind us is 11.5 seconds.
If we don't, then I'll just slow it down and pick up some fuel. We're actually very close. Not the crispest run. Oh, Hamilton also did hard tires. Squeak a little bit more out of our car, and we'll go back to lean. Just take it easy on everything for a little bit. It feels like soft to medium is the obvious strategy here. But maybe some of the AI drivers are counting on the hard tires activating later in the race. Oh wow, we're losing time. Not sure if that should alarm me or not. I would say probably not, since we're running in lean at the moment. The other thing I think is that the hards, even while they do degrade slower than the mediums don't degrade that much for it to be a good strategy. I think the mediums are rated at or close to race distance.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Not gonna happen. So I just need to watch Calderon's pace. Just need to be on the lookout for it. Because that could potentially give me problems. Leclerc's going to push a little bit, which we also need to keep our eye on. But hopefully now we're at standard, we'll just kind of slightly pull away from Leclerc a little bit. Alright, we are pulling away a little bit. "13 seconds. So now we're at standard, we're pulling away a little bit. Which is more or less where I want to be. I want to be faster, but not needing to lean into the car too hard. And yeah, I'm not trying to the idea is to get the win, but not it's nice to win by a whole lot of seconds, but it's also not fun to destroy the car doing it.
Yellow flag. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
So we have Japan, US, Mexico. We'll have 5 races left. So we could end up taking the championship somewhere around the United States Grand Prix at the rate we're going. Could take it at Japan if I find a way to win that race. I think I did it in F1 2018 or 2019 or something like that, where I found a way through. The thing I have the argument for going for it is that I could secure fastest lap by pitting again onto the soft tire. But even if I went all out for it, I don't know if I could clear Leclerc and Kvyat. I mean, I could if I was going hard all race. But like just to try to pull it off now, I think would be kind of tough. We might lose fastest lap, and that's fine. Oh, Bottas. He could potentially do more damage to Calderon's race. He's now ahead of Lewis Hamilton. And I think this demonstrates what's wrong with the tire strategy they chose. The medium tires are just faster for longer.
pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target
I'm
soon.
gonna go for another fastest lap try. Fairly close. We're about 3/10 off. Yeah, we would need to be like, I think 22 and a half to feel safe about still coming out in the lead. Which should we push from onset to end? Maybe we get, probably get, but we also don't really want to push. And yeah, pace is degrading.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Pace is degrading off of the tires, so we're also in that position. With the hard tires, you might be able to speed up your lap time.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
I'm just going to use battery on this front straight to make up for running in lean. Yeah, I'm not the least bit concerned about our pace at the moment. And Leclerc and Kvyat are not running anywhere near my pace when I turn everything up.
We're leading our teammate by 22.7 seconds. They're on old hards. They're in 4th. The time last lap was a 1:33.2. You are in 1st position, front of the pack.
That's great. That's not what I wanted to know, game.
Leclerc behind. The gap to the car behind is 15.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a
Nowhere close to fastest lap pace. Calderon's tires might be starting to activate,
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
which might keep Bottas behind her. But I think she's lost too much time to have any chance of a podium. Bottas might actually still catch her. If he gets into DRS range of her, it could be interesting. Alright, we only got a couple left. Also, by kind of taking it easy, we've reduced the amount of cars we're going to lap in this race too. It's just not fun to have to try to negotiate any of that. So we got 2 more laps. I think we might lap this front car. Or this back marker. It's probably Giuliano Alesi.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, we're being caught a little bit. The AI are probably all turning their cars up, and we're not really doing the same. Just trying to keep my MJUK down. I think it's actually good for the MJUH too.
This is your final lap of the race.
Calderon's been making things easier for me with bad strategic choices. But you know, I'm not going to complain. And we win pretty convincingly.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
Yeah, our stripe in the back there is not very well loaded in.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
God, it's warm up here. Level? No, not quite enough. Dang. Dang it.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Williams increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I mean, can it be anyone else other than Danny Kvyat? His performance today really set him apart from the other drivers out there. He's got to be happy with how he's done here
I don't
this
know about
weekend.
that.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
How? I have no points this week. It's just... The game's weird sometimes. Anyway. Yeah. I'll be working to get this season finished, and hopefully by the time I do, I'll be done with my grinding in Dragon Quest VII. Bunch of off-camera grinding going on there.
Is there anything that you think gave you the edge over? Great. Well, that's everything.
That's everything. Yay. Yeah, but yeah, think I'm to the point now, yeah. I'm just ahead of my rival, who's basically not doing anywhere near me. But yeah, I've got like, I think I'm close to mastering class with my two main characters, and then I'll have two more to do. But I'm projecting probably by the end of this week I'll be ready to record more of Dragon Quest VII.
As much as I love seeing big numbers on the books, we don't get any benefit from leaving it in the bank. Let's spend some of this cash.
Yeah, okay. We're just training up Calderon now. It's the only thing we can really do that has a
New parts
benefit.
come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Fabrication. Okay, so another durability upgrade. I'll step into the race weekend, and then we will call the stream. As always, guys,
Listen up, everyone.
Oh,
They've announced that the technical regulations are changing for next season.
Now there's a risk a lot of our hard work could be undone if we're not careful. So let's figure out how to mitigate this. Drivers, take a look at the developments we have and let us know what you want to invest in protecting. All right, everyone, let's get on top of this.
Mm-hmm. So there might be a little bit more for me to do. Okay. New technical regulations, new everything. Good weather forecast. We can just adapt upgrades like nothing now. And we're gonna still have plenty of components left after this. I suppose that means that we're gonna need to do power upgrades again though. Yeah, that's gonna clear out. Fun. Anyway. I'm going to wrap up the stream now, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit the follow button one time. Or sub, like, and share if you're on YouTube, guys. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Have a great one. We'll see you again next time. Till then, later on, guys.